Make sure you check out the previous chapter by the link in the description below in the top comment to the previous video to know what's going on with the story of Beyond Goku Trains Caulifla thus far. After rounding up all of Frost's henchmen, Kaba says this is a job well done. They got a lot of arrests. They got a lot of criminals going back to jail, and at the same time, now they know Hit and Frost plan to become Emperor and Assassin of the universe. Caulifla is busy thinking to herself about Goku, Vegeta, about Champa, about Vados, and she's just muttering to herself, and Kaba's asking what is wrong. And she says that she needs to surpass the Super Saiyan that she is right now. She needs to become even stronger. Kaba's surprised. He's like, what do you mean even stronger? You're pretty strong right now as the Super Saiyan that you are. And Kale's like, are you sure you can even get even stronger? Caulifla says yes, the opponent is Frost and Hit, and we don't know how strong Hit is or how strong he will become. And Frost doesn't even know, and he's the one that hired him. We need all the contracts, all the bounties that the Planet Sadala Force has on all nefarious activity in Universe 6. She reasons, let's face it, I can't go back to Universe 7 again to train. I can't go and train off-world or off in the other dimension. I can't get a hold of Vados or Champa, so we need to do the training ourselves just like Hit. We need to go through a bunch of battles and become even stronger and stronger. Focus our basic skills, get them sharpened up, and get them to be ready for what comes next, which is a stronger Frost and definitely a stronger Hit. Even Kale says it looks like it's going to be fun, and Caulifla says absolutely. Caulifla vows that if she does this, she could even get strong enough to face Hit, and that's something that the other two are surprised for her to say. Kale says, that's crazy, but I can totally see you facing off against him. Caulifla says, well, looks like I'm not bored anymore. Let's go on this adventure, and the adventure begins for the Universe 6 Saiyans. So as the three head off to their first contract, Kale asks Caulifla, how do you expect to surpass the Super Saiyan that you are right now? Caulifla says, I don't know. And she says that she's seen the Super Saiyans in action, and she's seen how strong they are, especially the ones with blue hair. And Kaba says, oh, you didn't know? Kaba explains to them that before the blue hair, there is a red transformation called Super Saiyan God. So Super Saiyan Blue isn't actually just a Super Saiyan transformation, it is infused with God Ki, giving it that distinct color. And that's some of the information that he's been able to get up close and personal by being with Vegeta for so long, as well as knowing that gods don't give off any key signature whatsoever, nothing that anybody of the mortal realm can decipher. Caulifla says that transformation sounds like it could be useful. That should be the direction that we were headed to become stronger. Kaba explains the only other Saiyan-like transformation is something that he's been calling the Evil Saiyan, and that is the Kale transformation, or as we know it, the Berserker transformation. It is a transformation that is distinct to a certain type of Saiyan, and that Saiyan in Universe 6 is Kale. And Kale doesn't really remember much of her time in that transformation like at all, so it's kind of hard for her to gauge how strong she can become with it. Caulifla describes the transformation to Kale, just blonde, a lot more muscular, tinges of green, and you are so strong you could carry magenta with one hand. Kaba states that the Super Saiyan Blue transformation actually is very, very helpful, especially against the Golden Frieza transformation. Something so strong that these two power levels were unimaginable. He begins to reminisce over the fact that he used to think that the Super Saiyan transformation was a demon transformation, and Caulifla goes used to. Kaba reflects on how he is the first Universe 6 Saiyan to go Super Saiyan over 1,000 years, but he's always thought of the Saiyan transformation as being demonic, and even when he transformed, he still felt that way because of the fact that Vegeta had to push him over the edge into anger and explosive anger to even get to that point, to even transform fully. But he feels that there is a difference between the Saiyans that come from Universe 6 and the Saiyans that come out of Universe 7, and that difference is instilled in their Saiyan transformations, meaning that even though Kale has this Berserker type of transformation, there could still be several or even more varieties of transformations out there that the old Saiyans back in the day, before they became the Planet Sadala Defense Force or before they became Planet Sadala even, were were able to use that were different than the ones that they had in Universe 7. So basically, more Saiyan transformations incoming. And with that train of thought, Kaba says that Kale is the strongest out of all the Saiyans that have ever existed at this point right now in Universe 6. And Kale's like, what are you talking about? But no, it's true. She is the most powerful, and so they should really study her transformation and see how they can either get to that level or surpass it, whether it be in strength or in stats. They need to be as strong as Kale, and maybe that's the basis that they should rely their power on, since that is the strongest Saiyan in Universe 6. They just need to be careful because of the fact that if you are a Saiyan that is engulfed by this strength, the tales or their legends used to say that these Saiyans would explode in their own rage and explosive energy. So that is something that they definitely need to avoid, because they don't want to self-destruct and destroy and hurt other people around them if they don't have to. Kale apologizes because she really can't help like at all. She doesn't remember anything about the transformations. She doesn't remember her experience. But Caulifla says, no, don't worry, because you are the basis. We've seen you in action and we can help you in the future, but you are what we need to overcome to become stronger. Because if you are what the original Saiyans in Universe 6 are supposed to be, then that means that every Saiyan in Universe 6 can be that way, similar to Kale. So Caulifla and Kaba could become Berserker as well. And then they think, wait, isn't Hit like 1,000 years old? Wouldn't he possibly have gotten access or have seen a Demon Saiyan from Universe 6? And that is how this chapter ends. They're talking about Hit knowing a Demon Saiyan, or at least this transformation in the past, and that could possibly help them get their strength up in the future, especially since Hit wants an opponent to face, and that's exactly what he wants to do. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this story, and it's ongoing. It's going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.